already know just how brilliant the new Honda Civic Type R is, purely as a road car. And it is great, even if it is a touch expensive at almost 50 grand. But how quick is it around a track? And is it fast enough to put one over a track-orientated special like the Ford Focus ST Track Pack you see here? Well, the Civic has more power than ever before with 325 bhp. It's also a touch more civilised than its predecessor, but the Focus has stickier P0 Corsa tyres, weighs just 4 kilograms more than the Honda, and has fully adjustable suspension on its side. So despite the Focus having less power but exactly the same torque as the Honda, this should be one heck of a dust-up. Civic first, let's get going.
So the new Civic Type R is just everything you'd expect it to be, and then just a little bit more, because they really know what they're doing at Honda. They have done for years, but this new one is just a little bit more refined. It's got a little bit more poke. It's got a bit more energy in the mid-range. It's still quite stiff, as you can tell from me bouncing up and down. It's on Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tyres, so very good tyres, but not absolutely demon trick tyres. Still got this fantastic 6-speed manual gearbox. I think it's probably the best manual gearbox that you can buy in any car ever, and that's it. Cheers. So much grip everywhere. I'm just warming the tyres up a touch. You don't really need to get that much temperature into a Pilot Sport 4S, but we might as well, because it's a beautiful morning. Feels like this thing's going to go really fast to me. Everything's switched off, obviously. Right. Let us see just how rapid this new Civic Type R is. Starting there. So quick in a straight line, this car. Great, not only powerful, but just really lovely feel. Front end is absolutely nailed through there. And through here. Short shift to third. Keep it flat. Out onto the back straight. Wow. Through this chicane, it's so good through here. It just feels like you can go faster and faster and faster in this car. There you go. Wow, this thing's just amazing. This thing is absolutely, however brilliant you think this car is, think again, and then you might be a little bit close. It's so good in everything it does. It's so fast. The front end is just so good. It's with you everywhere. You can abuse it. You can pile into corners so fast, and it stops beautifully. It has brilliant balance mid-corner, and it's just done a lap of 45.25 seconds, which is, I think that's about 4 or 5 tenths quicker than the previous Civic Type R, and it feels it. It just feels so sorted and so fast. I'm not sure the Focus has got a chance against that, but let's find out.
Okay, so that's basically the quickest time we've ever recorded on a front-wheel drive car around Llandow. Question is then, could the Focus, with its trick tyres and suspension, get anywhere near the Honda's time?
I love the Focus ST. It's a bit of a thug, really, but it's a really fast, well-mannered. Yeah, it is well-mannered when it's got the track pack on it, especially on a track, amazingly, because you get bigger brakes, you get stiffer suspension, you get adjustable suspension, you get P0 Corsa tyres on this. All the stuff that you need on a car, on a front-wheel drive car in particular, to make it go much faster on a track, this thing has. It also happens to have this monstrous 2.3 litre turbocharged engine, so it's going to be fast. And it also weighs just 4 kilograms more than the Honda. Right, our lap time starts there. really, really good brakes on the Ford. Absolutely every bit as powerful as the brakes on the Honda. You can hear that there's a little bit of wheel spin going on. The gearbox is not as good. There's a little bit of kind of rubbery motion going on down there, but crikey, it's got some grip. You can change gear in it very quickly too. Pile on the brakes, there's a little bit more dive into that chicane, and I'm having to prod the throttle a bit just to get the nose where I want it to, which is not as good as the Civic. It's not as good as the Civic through there. It's not going to be as quick. Bang, there's the lap time. 45.8 is damn rapid for a front wheel drive car around here. For a hot hatchback, a very, very hot hatchback. But it isn't quite up there with the Civic. 6/10 off the Civic. That is quite a bit around this track because it's not a very long lap. I love the Ford. It's a sort of honest, authentic, quite sort of leery, old school hot hatch. It doesn't have any surprises up its sleeve, and it does lots of things really well, and it's dead quick. But beside the Civic, it's kind of nowhere, I'm afraid. That's that.
So the Focus Track Pack is seriously quick for a front wheel drive car, but it's still not just as quick as the mighty new Civic Type R, which sets a new record with a time of 45.2 seconds. So yes, the Type R is expensive, and no, it's not maybe just as raw or racy as its predecessor, but it is still a blindingly good hot hatch. Not just the quickest, but also the best, still, full stop. Cheers for watching. I hope you enjoyed this vid. Remember to subscribe if you want to see more of this thing in the future, and see you next time.